Hey guys, Paul here from TD Roland TD. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes look at what TD Roland TD, me, basically what I'm about, how I do a few things. I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail because I don't really want to bore you all too much, but be a bit of an insight for those who are interested and maybe get a few tips along the way. Also, I'm going to show those numerous amount of people who keep on asking me in regards to the kit. So I'll do a drum kit tour as well and show you a bit of what I do behind the kit and also how that relates into what I do behind me here and what you guys actually see as a finished product. So with no further ado, I'll take you over to the kit and we'll start a kit tour. Alright guys, so here we have it. Here's a bird's eye view of what I look at when I'm doing my drumming. So there's quite a big kit for those who have commented. Yes, it is a big kit. Can't remember how many cymbals I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but that's including 2 hats. But over here is the main part of it. The main part of it is the actual Roland module, which is a 2D20. Now over here we've got a SPD-SX, which rarely gets any use. I actually won that in a Facebook competition from Roland, Australia, which was pretty cool. Thanks Roland. Over here we've got my Zoom R16. It's an 8-track recorder, and I pretty much put a whole 8 tracks of drums through that at any one time and use that as an interface to record into the computer. Now, when we look at the kit, pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toms as well, varying sounds, and also my snare. Over here, I do have a small PD-85, which I use as sort of an effects pad, and also I use it as a second snare. And through here, these are all PD-105, so 10 inches. The 85 over there is an 8-inch. Down the bottom here, I've got a set of DW9000 double kicks. Now these are killer awesome pedals. Seem to do a bit of damage on the kick drum all the time. Again, have to replace that. Iron Cobra hi-hat stand, and also I've got another Tama pedal over here, which basically gives me another sound, you know, whatever type of different kick drum sound I need. So just to give you a bit of a sound check to see what everything sounds like, tom 1, 2, 3. Alright, snare. And then over here I've got a different snare sound at the moment. And then you got your kicks. Over here, I can't remember what I've got on this one. Oh, it's a bit of a doof kick. Okay, and then we've got ride. Got a set of hats there. Another set of hats here. And also just my cymbals. China. A couple of stacked hats there. So that's pretty much it, the whole kit. I'll give you a bit of a demo on what it actually sounds like. Okay guys, you probably noticed behind me I always play in front of a green screen these days, and that just gives me a lot more things that I can do artistically, if you want to call it that, just to make the a drum vid just look a bit more exciting than what it actually is. Just my ugly face in front of a drum kit and a camera. So there's plenty of stuff that I can put behind here. I can do anything from various different scenery in the background, a lot of different advertising you can put behind there. You can put it's endless what you can do behind there. A lot of the time, hang on, how did that get there? Yeah, good on you. So a lot of the time I do put a video behind my screen, and the video for the baby animals one, which is up there right now, is the one you're going to see for the clip that I'm currently working on. You can also, at the end of this video, there'll be a link you can check out, which will be down the bottom here somewhere, and you can actually see the full-length video of what the whole making of this is about. So without further ado, I'm going to take you back over to the computer, and I'm going to show you a little bit on that side of things. Okay guys, so give me a sec. Okay, so I'm going to play the first few bars, or the intro, so as you can have a listen, and you can actually hear what and see what I'm actually playing. So let's give it a shot. Okay, that's the intro, and that's pretty much the drums for the intro. Now if I put that together over the top of the music, you sort of get this. Alright guys, so you sort of get what I'm talking about there. That's the drums just laid over an original piece of music. A drumless version, a little bit different because you don't have the original drums underneath, so you don't get the big sound that you're getting out of this. You only pretty much get what you've recorded, but you can tweak that. Mainly I do that with a lot with EQ and a few other compressions and compressors and different stuff like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is right behind me here, and this is Sony Vegas Pro. Now this is what I do all my editing with. It's awesome. I'm talking about video editing. It's awesome. Great program, very versatile. I don't use it, I mean I probably use about 1/10 of what it can do, so I'm really like it's like a beginner newbie. No, I wouldn't say that. Maybe intermediate. Maybe beginner, intermediate / newbie. Yeah, well you sort of know what I'm getting at. So what I'll do is I'll show you this one behind me. Alright then, this is Sony Vegas Pro 12. This is what I use to do all my editing, and it's it is technical in some aspects, but also it's quite a good and useful tool, and pretty much if I can do it, pretty much anyone can do it. So what I've got here is during my video, the part that you see actually here is my front cam, and that's the main part, the main aspect of my video, where you'll actually see the video behind it. So if I just solo this, up the top here you'll see just me with the blackened screen, because I've taken the green screen out, and then on top of that we'll add the video behind it, and then when we move down further, which is this track here, this is actually the track on the camera on the side, which is the GoPro, which you're looking at through right now, and that is just a different angle again, which I've chosen to do in black and white. Down below I do a few various things, like a bit of an intro and all that in here, and this is the actual main body of the audio. Now once that's all put together, I cut and splice as you see there, and basically when you go through the track, you'll see it'll flick from here, then it'll go to a different view there, and back to again there, which is the front, and I just flick randomly in between, but make sure it just lines up with hopefully the song as well. So that's about it. Like I said, in a nutshell, very brief. If you want any more info on all this, there's plenty you can Google. I'll try to answer some comments down below, but by all means I'm not an expert, so I'll try as good as I possibly can. Alright guys, I'm going to show you what I've been working on lately, and it's probably going to be the next cover I release. It's a song by a band called Baby Animals. Great Australian rock band, and I'll give you a preview of what it's going to sound like with the drums, without the drums, and also the song by itself. So here's the song by itself, have a bit of a listen. Alright, and now here's me playing that actual drum track to it, and you'll just hear the drums. So let's have a listen to this. Alright guys, now I'll pull it together with the actual song itself, and you can have a listen to what it actually sounds like together as a whole. Here we go. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's TD Roland TD in a nutshell, behind the scenes sort of thing. So I hope you've got a little bit of an insight into what I do, how I do it, and all the music that I come up with as a result. Hope to see you guys soon. I hope you got a lot out of this, and I'm happy I did it after this long time, and I hope that answers quite a few questions from all you guys on YouTube and around all on the other different websites that I use as well. So again, thanks, and it's goodbye from me, Paul, and it's goodbye from TD Roland TD. Cheers.